Assalamualaikum and good morning, girls. So today we start with chapter 3. Our topic is coordination and response. So at the end of this lesson, you should be able to state the meaning of homeostasis, explain with examples the system involved with homeostasis in human, and list at least two importance of homeostasis in human and living things. In a science bulletin, do all organisms have same normal body temperature? What is the normal body temperature of a human? What is the function of sweat? How our body maintain the temperature? Okay, so what is meant by homeostasis? Homeostasis refers to the maintenance of the internal environment in the body of an organism, such as temperature, water, pH, and blood pressure to be in a balanced and stable condition. Homeostasis is important to humans. Among the most important homeostasis in human body are regulation of water and body temperature. So, did you know how does my body regulate water content? How does my body regulate body temperature? Means how do we maintain the water level in our body and the and our body temperature? You can also refer page 74 for this. So, by the way, girls, what is our normal body temperature? Okay, so this is homeostasis control process. We start with normal body temperature. So our normal body temperature is 36.9 degrees Celsius or 37 degrees Celsius. So what happens if our body temperature decreases? So it will be detected by our brain. Our brain is the control center for our body activities. Okay, so it will be detected by our brain, and then our brain will stimulate corrective mechanism. So our body will increase the temperature so that it will goes to normal body temperature. And what happens if our body temperature increases? So it again detected by our brain, and our brain will stimulate corrective mechanism, and our body temperature decreases to normal body temperature, which is 37 degrees Celsius. So how does our body regulate body temperature? Okay, the system involved in regulation of body temperature are excretory system, as we have learned in chapter 2, and endocrine system. Okay, so example of organs involved are skin, brain, and skeletal muscle. So we start with here. When the normal body temperature increases, normal body temperature just now I mentioned 37 degrees Celsius. If our body temperature increases, so what happens? It will detected by brain, and the brain will stimulate corrective mechanism. So the corrective mechanism are blood vessel dilate, hairs lie flat, increased sweating, activity of the skeletal muscle, and certain hormones secretion will reduce and eventually decrease the body temperature, and less urine is produced. So finally, our body temperature decreases and back to normal body temperature. Okay, Same goes when our body temperature decrease. So what happened? It will be detected by the brain and then it will stimulate corrective mechanism. So the corrective mechanism are blood vessels constrict, hairs stand erect, decrease sweating, skeletal muscle will contract and relax actively, and it will cause an individual to shiver to increase the body temperature. At the same time, certain hormone will be secreted to increase body metabolism. Okay, so this is the condition of skin layer during higher and lower temperature. So this is higher temperature. Okay, the sweat gland produce more sweat to cool the skin when sweat is evaporated. Hairs lie flat, okay, to reduce air trap on the skin so that heat can be released easily. And the blood vessel dilate to let more blood flow close to the skin, okay, to increase heat loss to surroundings. And this is what happened during lower surrounding temperature. Hair stand erect, okay, and blood vessel constrict to let more blood flow away from the skin to reduce heat loss. Okay, this is how our body regulate water content. The system involved are excretory system and endocrine system, same system just now. Okay, example of organ involved are kidneys and brain. Okay, we start with normal water level. So what happen if our water level increase? Maybe by intake of body when we drink a lot of water. Okay, so it will be detected by brain and brain will stimulate corrective mechanism. So the corrective mechanism are the brain will stimulate the secretion of hormones so that the kidney increase the production of urine. So more urine is produced, so water content in our body decreases. What happens if the water content decreases? Maybe because of we sweat a lot. Okay, so it will be detected by brain and the corrective mechanism is the brain will stimulate the secretion of hormone so that the kidney will decrease the production of urine. So we will feel thirsty. So we will take more water than usual. So water content in our body increase back to normal water level. So these are the importance of homeostasis to human and living things to provide the optimum conditions in the body so that the cells can carry out metabolism activities efficiently. All chemical reactions in living cells are controlled by enzymes that are sensitive to the surrounding changes. Maintain internal environment of our body in a balanced and stable condition. Now, let's see homeostasis in animal. How animal do their homeostasis? Okay, let's see. Cat. The cat licking their fur when hot and cat fur stand erect when cold. For reptiles, heartbeat become faster and all metabolism increase when hot and all activities and metabolism become slower when cold. For dog hang their tongue when hot. Snail produce fluid and find humid place when hot. And bees has waxy skin and close the spiracles when hot. Okay, you can find more information from your textbook page 79 for homeostasis in animal. Okay, now let's see homeostasis in plant. Okay, now you have two situations here. Okay, look at the rows in the morning and the rows in the afternoon. What's the difference? Okay, what is your observation? Okay, in the afternoon, the plant wilts. Why? Because they lose more water than they could absorb. So the process plant lose water is called transpiration. What is transpiration? Transpiration is the loss of water from a plant. The role of transpiration is to absorb and transport of water, absorb and transport of mineral salts from the soil, removal of excess water, cooling of plant, and exchange of gases. Okay, this is how homeostasis occurs in plant. The process starts from transpiration process. What is transpiration just now? Transpiration is how the plant loses water. Okay, so the root of plant absorb water. Okay, bring it to the stem and to the leaf. Okay, the water is used during the photosynthesis. Okay, and then the water loss through the stoma. So what is stoma? Stoma is the small opening on the underside of leaf. This is stoma. Okay. These are also stoma. Okay. So, how do plants regulate water during hot and cold day? Okay, let's see. During the day, what happens? The stomach opens to enable more water to be evaporated from the leaves through transpiration. But during the extremely hot day, the stomach closes to reduce water evaporated from the leaves through transpiration. Okay, look at the difference. Okay, this is the stoma just now. Stomata is plural, or stoma is the pores in a leaf, mostly on the undersurface. Each pore are surrounded by a pair of gut cells. This is gut cell. Gut cell can change shape to open and close the stoma. Okay, this is the stoma when open and the stoma in closed position. Okay. Okay, so that's all for this topic. You can also refer your textbook page 72 to 83 and do write your own notes and please answer formative practice 3.1 formative practice 3.1 in page 83 your textbook. Okay, so that's all girls. Thank you.